Good evening, esteemed television watchers. You are watching Nakhchivan News Information Program. On March 2nd, the summit meeting of the contact group of the non-aligned movement on the fight against COVID-19 started in Baku. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan İlham Aliyev spoke as the chairman of the non-alignment movement. President İlham Aliyev met leaders and representatives of a number of countries and international organizations within the framework of the summit. Now let's take a look at the other important moments of the past week. In the morning of March 5th, in order to check the received information, an attempt was made to stop and check the vehicles carrying out illegal military transports by the units of the Azerbaijani army. Shots were fired from the other side and there were casualties and injuries from both sides as a result of the shootout. Alibaylı Şəhriyar Ramezoğlu, Hüseyin Avaşkin Ramiloğlu, military servicemen of the Azerbaijani army, were martyred as a result of provocation by illegal Armenian units in the morning of March 5th. Azerbaijan Army serviceman Hüseyin Kamran Namizoğlu died on March 1st when he fell into a mine planted by Armenians while performing his duties. An event was held in the Heydar Aliyev Museum on the theme Founder of Our National Ideology Heydar Aliyev. Students of Nakhchivan State Technical College participated in the event held within the year of Heydar Aliyev. An event on theme Life Dedicated to the Culture was held in Şaur Region Palace of Culture within the framework of the year of Heydar Aliyev events. In the speech, the national leader Heydar Aliyev's attention and concern for the national and moral values of the Azerbaijani people were discussed. At the end, there was a video clip dedicated to the national leader. Humanitarian medical actions were continued in the Autonomous Republic within the framework of Heydar Aliyev year. Residents of Ordubat and Sadarak regions were involved in various medical procedures. On March 1st, in connection with the Day of Civil Defense, a World Conference was held at Nakhchivan University. A World demonstration exercise was held at Civil Defense Regiment of Ministry of Emergency Situations, and an interactive session was organized in secondary schools. A group of young volunteers visited the families of mothers living in Julfa city. At the meeting, they talked about the glorious path of the heroic sons of motherland and their heroism. Young people proudly watched the souvenirs and photos of our mothers and learned about the glorious ways of fighting. The family members of the mothers expressed their gratitude for the attention and gave advice to young people. Raids were conducted in various directions of the city of Nakhchivan by employees of the State Traffic Police Department of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The raids were conducted against drivers who do not give the way pedestrians and pedestrians who do not use pedestrian crossings on streets and avenues with heavy traffic. Dear viewers, at the end of our program, you will watch cultural and sport news. The musical collectives of Nakhchivan State Philharmonic continue their concert programs within the framework of the Year of Heydar Aliyev events. Last week, the next concert program was organized in Şaur region. An art exhibition was organized in Babak region as part of the Heydar Aliyev Year events. More than 100 paintings were displayed at the exhibition. The winners of the I&I contest held among young artists in the Union of Artists of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic were awarded. 27 paintings and 3 examples of sculptures of 18 young artists were exhibited at the competition. An event dedicated to the March 5th Physical Education and Sports Day was held at Nakhchivan State University. At the event, diplomas were presented to the winners of the autonomous Republican Championships in various sports and sport competitions held at university. Dear television watchers, that was all for the first issue of March. See you in our next editions. Goodbye.